mi gente, Marcucho here in another video, and today we're going to talk about Ondo Finance and pioneering the Global Markets Alliance. We're going to be exploring all the different partnerships in the on-chain capital markets. So if you don't know already, I made a video about this, so you could go watch it. I'll leave it in the description down below. But today we're announcing the Global Markets Alliance, a historic alliance of leading wallet exchanges and custodians to bring capital markets on-chain and set the standards for the interoperability of on-chain stocks. And this alliance includes the Solana Foundation, Big Wallet, Jupiter Exchange, Trust Wallet, Rainbow.me, BitGo, Fireblocks HQ, 1inch, and Alpaca. And before I start off, I want to mention this report. Literally, as I'm making the video, the report from the White House is coming out, and Ondo was featured on that report. And what I want to focus is basically this. So Ondo's role in the next chapter is unlocking access, making the U.S. assets globally available via fully backed compliance-first tokenized products, powering 24/7 markets, enabling deliver versus payment settlements across a range of financial products from treasuries to equities, and bringing traditional FI and DeFi, connecting institutional grade assets to programmable, interoperable blockchain infrastructure. So I say thank you to everyone at the White House and everything, and this is basically kind of what it looks like and what they're going to be bringing on chain. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I don't know about you, but this is something, I don't even know, I didn't follow them. But this is something that, it has been years in the making. And it's not just, global markets. It's ETFs, funds, liquidity, equities, cash, commodities, crypto, finance. Everything is going to be online in the internet. And you can access it literally from your phone, wherever you're in the world. And that's super, super, super impressive. So, when I was traveling, I traveled to, I think it was Egypt in 2022 for the World Cup. I know the World Cup was in Qatar, but, me and my dad did some traveling. I was trying to access, stocks and, to trade and everything. And it was really, really hard, right? So, yeah, hopefully this is something that comes true in the near future and everything is going to be on chain. Anyways, let's start off. So the first one is OX Fluid. OX Fluid provides modular infrastructure for lending, trading, and liquidity in DeFi. The next one is Mexi. So Mexi is one of the biggest exchanges in the world. So one of the most active global exchanges. Mexi will help expand access to Ondo's tokenized stocks, ETFs, and more, making these assets available to millions of users. I don't know how many users Mexi has, but I know they have a lot, and a lot of people are excited. This is a top tier 1 centralized exchange. So the next one is Zodia Custody. So Zodia Custody is institutional first digital assets custodian backed by Standard Chartered, Northern Trust, SBI Holdings, National Australia Bank, and Emirates NDB. So their focus is on security and compliance alliance, with the alliance mission to bring capital markets on chain with the right infrastructure and standards in place. The next one is Alchemy Pay. So Alchemy Pay now, non-US users in 172 countries can on-ramp into Ondo's tokenized US treasuries on Solana via local currency and payment methods such as Visa, MasterCard, Apple Pay, and bank transfer. So this is really amazing, right? I think there's 203, 204 countries in the whole world. So most of the countries can now on-ramp to Ondo's tokenized US treasury. So that's amazing. PEEF network, so with Ondo's tokenized stocks, ETFs, and many more to launch soon, fast and reliable market data will play an important role. So PEEF delivers real-time pricing across 100 plus blockchains and probably many more to come. So this is a great partnership and a great addition to the Global Markets Alliance. The next one is Birdeye. So Birdeye will provide real-time transparent pricing and trading data for Ondo's tokenized stocks, ETFs, and many more. So you're kind of getting the sense they need to partner up with all these different programs to bring the best, most accurate data they can. So this is really important. Next one is Ondo Finance, focus on open, transparent lending alliance with the alliance mission to bring RWAs on chain. So that's pretty good. Next one, the next biggest one is a layer 1 is Sui. So Ondo is bringing its flagship product USDY with over 680 million in TVL to the fastest layer 1 blockchain. So yeah, another great partnerships. And tokenized, it says tokenized US Treasury bills are coming to Say, not Sui, Say. So the next one is Ripio. So Ripio, with over a decade of experience driving crypto adoption in Latam, Ripio brings regional leadership to the global efforts to standardized tokenized markets. This is a really big one, Ripio, and the next one is BigGet. It's a big get. Another big exchange is going to have 100 plus tokenized stocks, ETFs, and many more coming this summer. So the summer is about to finish. So hopefully we get this done by August, maybe September. The next one is Ondo Finance. So it's a leading DeFi protocol on Solana. Ondo brings deep experience across lending, liquidity, and stablecoin infrastructure. Mercado Bitcoin. This is another big one for Latam. I mentioned this in another video, but with a long-standing presence in Latam digital assets market, Mercado Bitcoin helps strengthen the line's global footprint and support its mission to align infrastructure and standards for tokenized assets. Next one is Strangelove Labs. We already went over this one, but obviously wanted to mention in this video. Next one is Squids Protocol. So builds products and APIs to power stablecoin first finance for individual businesses and developers. Layer 0, so the interoperability protocol, unifying assets issuance across 130 blockchains. This is crazy. Before I continue, when I first got into crypto, there were not that many blockchains. Now there's over 130, probably even more. So yeah, just super amazing. So CoinGecko is the world's largest independent crypto data aggregator. Joining the alliance, bringing with Gecko Terminal is real-time DEX tracker and price charting tools. And OKX Wallet is joining the Ondo's Global Market Alliance, and USDY is now available on Cryptex Global. And yeah, I just want to finish off with the Ondo ecosystem. They have 120 partners, many more. Not all of them are in the Global Markets Alliance, at least I don't think so. But yeah, we see a lot of great tokens, projects like Backpack, BlockRock is a service provider, Bybit too, Chainlink. I know that a lot of people love Chainlink. Coinbase, Ethereum, Fireblocks, we went over that one already. Flux Finance, Injective is another great one. So yeah, MasterCard, they have a lot of great partnerships. Orca, Solana, Supra. So yeah, they have a lot of great partnerships. XRP, I can't go a video without mentioning XRP and XRP Ledger. It's a back network. So yeah, honestly, really great what they're doing. I really love, everything about Ondo. Hopefully this video brought you a little bit more insight and a little bit more of what's happening on the ecosystem. I know, there's a lot of information out there, so hopefully I could provide you with some good information. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.